Alright, in this video we're going to talk a little bit about Amazon FBA. It's pretty simple to understand how everything works. So whenever you have a Amazon account, pretty much all you do is you sign up for FBA. You just hit right next to the product, you hit convert to FBA. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to have your products be eligible for Prime, free 2-day shipping. It's going to help put you in the buy box more. Amazon's going to take care of all of your customer service, and they're going to take care of your customer returns. They're going to handle those 100%. It takes a lot of workload off of your customer service people. You will get those returns back, not one at a time. You'll get them in a big batch. So if you do FBA for maybe a year, maybe you'll get 1 or 2 batches of customer returns back. And you can also hook this fulfillment into a ton of other channels, so it's really simple. This is just the main page here. This is just a sales page basically for FBA. So just like I said, you just add FBA to your account. I'll put the link to this page here so you can go and do that. It's really simple. You just sign up for it. Basically, all you do is once you make your product listings, you're just going to take your items and put them in a big box, and then you're going to tell Amazon what's in that box, and then when it gets there, they're just going to handle it from there. They're going to pick, pack, and ship it. They've got locations all over the US, so they can get things to your customers anywhere really quickly. I'll talk a little bit more about international shipping because this doesn't really apply. They do have some stuff in the works for international shipping, but I'm not really an expert on that. I'm going to learn up a little bit on it because none of the companies I've worked with have done that. But there's definitely an option for that, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later if you sell internationally. Yeah, it's really great. I'm going to show you the pricing for it. It's really great. It's the fees are just like a flat fee per order. So if you sell on Amazon, let's say this is a non-media item, which is what most people will pay. So it's a $1 order handling and $1.06 pick and pack, and then 47 cents per pound. So for an item that is 1 pound, you can go in here, and that's $2.53 for an item that weighs a pound, and that's to ship it. I mean, that's ridiculous. There's also storage, and they charge this after 6 months. So long-term storage fees are something that you are definitely going to have to look at really closely. You can't leave a lot of stock at Amazon for a long period of time. It's going to cost you a lot. You really want to just hold a lot at your location and then ship out to Amazon periodically, or just be very lean and just only ship to Amazon whatever you have. You really want to sell out of it as quickly as possible. Now, oversized fees are a little bit more. If you're selling something that's 1 pound that's over 18 inches, then that's going to be about $6, $7. Depends on what you have. You know, if you have something that's a lot bigger, 3 or 4 pounds, most oversized items, in my experience, are generally more than a pound. So you're going to have some fees there. But I mean, shipping something like a Zulu spear or a ladder is a real pain. It's a real pain to do yourself. I mean, shipping a ladder, you got to get a special box and all this stuff. I mean, it's crazy. So you know, they got some sample fees here. You can see if you were to ship a mattress. So let's see. It'd be $39 for the weight handling alone. So there's that. So you pay $48 to fulfill that. And this would be your fulfillment fees plus the 15% if you were to sell on Amazon. Now, if you're selling on other channels, the fees are different. So in my pricing video, when I was talking a little bit about determining the minimum and maximum that you want to sell your item for on each channel individually, this will come into play. You can see this is considerably more for a channel that isn't Amazon. It's like $30 more. So you want to really keep an eye on that, because if you price your, let's say your eBay products the same as Amazon, I mean, you're gonna lose out on 30 bucks there if you didn't account for that in your pricing structure. So you want to make sure you keep an eye on that, and so that doesn't jump up and bite you. There's not that much there. There's not that much else there. They do have some really great manuals and things that will help you get started, but it's really easy. And I'll show you in depth a little bit more about it later when we're talking about listings. And I mean, this is what I would suggest for you to use for fulfillment. You can ship things yourself, and if you sell things that are, I don't know, if you sell things that are restricted, I mean, restricted from marketplaces, I mean, you have to ship them yourself, and you can probably only sell on your site. But we'll get into that a little bit later about restricted products. But FBA is awesome. It's definitely what you should use for your fulfillment. If you check any of these prices against what you would pay to ship things yourself, you'll find that this is, I mean, comparable or cheaper. It really is. They have a small and light program that actually is relatively new, but this allows things that are small, like flat rate, or sorry, first class, like first class shipping items. I mean, you only pay like $2.50 to $3 to ship something first class if it's a really small item. Well, they're able to now match a similar price, where before you were paying like a lot more to be able to do that. So anyhow, it's a really good deal, and hope you guys check that out. And I will put some links to resources in the files here or in the description wherever you're watching this. And thanks for watching.